Alright, what's up gamers? My name is Bobbert, and with Christmas right around the corner and the launch of the new next-gen consoles just a little while ago, I decided that I wanted to shoot a video discussing with you guys why people game on console and why people game on PC. Actually, this summer, I switched over to PC gaming for the first time in my whole entire life. So, here are my reasons why I switched over to PC gaming from console and why you should consider it. Now, this comes with a disclaimer, right? I played on console for most of my life. I played on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, all of that. So I have nothing at all against any of those. And with that, I'll probably shoot a similar video discussing the reasons why I was on console for most of my life, and why people stay on console, or why you should possibly even switch over to console gaming. And if you want to keep up to date with my latest videos, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you'll be able to get notified when I post a video because, I like to eat. Okay, reason number one, expandability. Consoles come out every few years or so, and the companies pretty much force you into buying the console so that you can get the latest specs for games. Um, think of think of Xbox and PlayStation as companies, rather. Each year they put out new consoles, force you to buy them so that you can get the latest specs, and then do them all over again. Okay. From a business standpoint, it makes them more money. From a consumer standpoint, like us gamers, um, you're just wasting money every couple of years. It's pretty much a vicious cycle of you buy the console, you use it, you sell it, and repeat the process all over again every 2 or 3 years. For PC gamers, on the other hand, the PC lasts them about 5 years or so. Even after that, PC owners are allowed to upgrade their PC part by part. Say you want more RAM, you just unscrew a couple screws, pop out the old ones, and pop in your new ones. On consoles, rather, unless you're going to avoid the warranty, you're not going to be able to do that. Imagine this. You guys remember Nerf guns and like the dart blasters back when we were kids? Well, imagine this. Imagine the generic brand, okay? It did the exact same thing, right? It shot the dart. You loaded the darts in and you shot it, but there wasn't any extra scopes or extra barrels that you can put onto it. Nerf guns, the Nerf brand rather, you were able to load the magazine, put on your scope, put on your new barrel, put on your little laser dot sight. The Nerf branded one, of course, as you can tell, similar to like PCs. You're able to buy the original Nerf gun and upgrade it over time with your parts with the parts that you want. The generic one, whatever you get is what you get. For gaming, for us gamers, it's very important to have our customization, expandability, and being able to have what we want in our gaming rig and not have what we don't want. Now, this leads us into reason number two, customization. Now, as you guys can tell, it goes very hand in hand with expandability. Rather, you're able to choose what parts that you want to go into your rig. This leads us into reason number two, customization. Now, this goes hand in hand with expandability. You're able to choose what parts you want to go into your gaming rigs and which parts you don't want to go into your gaming rig. If you want better graphics or if you want more storage, you just order the parts, pop them in your new gaming rig, and take out the old ones and plop in the new ones. Rather, you're able to save your hard-earned money in areas, and be able to use that money in different areas of the gaming rig. In this lane, you have significantly more freedom than you would in a console, rather. When you have a console, you pretty much get what you get. In some areas, for some people, higher storage is more important than graphics. And for other people, the graphics are way more important than the amount of storage that one can have in your gaming rig. For me, one of my favorite features of my PC are my lights and aesthetics. In my PC, I chose a sleek black design from Coolmaster. It comes with an open tempered glass side that shows off my sweet, customizable RGB lighting inside. Consoles, like I said, you get what you get. On a quick side note here, if you guys want to see what I put into my PC and what I get out of it, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll shoot a video on that. Now on to reason number three, the graphics. Oh, how we love the graphics of a game. After all, it's the graphics, the scenery, the visuals, the textures that people buy games for nowadays. Take these scenes from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, for example. The beautiful scenery, the beautiful textures, the graphics. Imagine seeing this the way the graphic designers intended you to, as if you were evil. These graphics make you feel as if you're the protagonist. And while consoles are getting better graphics, they can only go so far. Like I said earlier, you're only able to get what you get in your console, while your PC can upgrade your graphics if you want to. You're only paying for what you want. And like I said before, you have the true freedom in deciding what you want in your PC. And you can play your favorite games with beautiful graphics. And for some people that don't want graphics or don't care about the graphics that much, that's okay. You can just set up your PC or you build your gaming rig with the minimum graphics for your games, and that's perfectly okay. But if you really want to experience the true graphics that the graphic designers intend, just plop in as great a graphics card as you need, um, throw on a pair of headphones, and experience the game as if you were in the game itself. Reason number four, the range in game. Take Steam, Epic Games, Ubisoft, and many more game libraries, game engines that allow you and give you games that are only available to PCs. And while a lot of these are also available on consoles, a lot of these games are available to PC and are exclusive to PC. Take Total War Saga, League of Legends, and CS:GO, for example. Um, all of those games are very popular in the PC gaming community and only available to PC gamers. And while on console, they are increasing their accessibility to games that are available on PC. For the most part, developers put out games solely for PC. A lot of developers put out on Steam, for example, small indie games, and even bigger games that grew in popularity. Think of Among Us and Fall Guys, for example. They came up right out of the blue, and nobody knew about them. And without a PC, you wouldn't have been able to play them and wouldn't have been able to experience them, for example. And with that note, a lot of these games fly under the radar, like I just mentioned, Fall Guys and Among Us. My fifth reason is the price to play online. You have Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus, for example. On those two consoles, you have to pay to play online with your friends. On PC, on the other hand, you don't have to. You load up Discord or a similar voice chat, and you play your games. And especially nowadays, the internet is becoming so much um, more necessary to be able to play games. Yes, there are some single player games you can play offline by yourself, um, but they're not as much fun as being able to play online with your friends. Um, and these type of games are becoming very dependent on the internet. And not having to pay that price is another means of saving money in the long term. So, hello. Reason number six is for those of you that enjoy watching YouTube. That is the ability to record, stream, post, and edit your content. It's super hard to be able to record, stream, edit solely on console without the help of a PC. Not to mention the worst graphics, because consoles aren't made to be able to do these type of things. It's free to be able to record, edit, stream, post your content online. Take my channel for example. I'm just a young adult with a dream, build a gaming PC and wanted to post some content out there for your guys' liking. My channel, for example, I've posted these videos for your guys' liking, and I'm learning more and more every single day about how to edit videos correctly, um, to stream properly, and the ins and outs of YouTube. And for the majority of you gamers out there, this probably isn't even going to apply to you, but if you have even like the slightest interest of becoming a YouTuber or streamer, you pretty much have to get a PC. Think of every single major YouTuber or streamer out there. They're not streaming off of a console or recording and editing off of a console. They have a PC to do their work for them. This is because the possibilities are endless for having a PC. Um, as well as creating a community out of your PC. And then that leads us on to reason number seven, the community. Think about your interests and hobbies for this one. Out on the internet, the PC world, there's a community for literally everything out there. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. Um, there's Discord servers, YouTube channels, blogs, websites, Reddit pages, um, with a topic or community for everything, whether it's gaming and streaming, whether it's movies, roller coasters. I was looking the other day, and there's apparently Discord servers for ducks. Whatever your interests and hobbies are, I can promise you there's a community out there online for you. Next, reason number eight are mods. And by mods, I mean the additions that people make for games. Think of modded Minecraft, Iron Man mod for GTA 5, or a Star Wars mod from Fallout 4. Mods give us an endless way to be able to play a game, endless possibilities. Bringing the idea of community back here, too. Communities are so dedicated to the game and dedicating to creating mods for the game that it becomes almost an entirely different game, depending on what mods you use to play. These fans have taken it upon themselves to be able to create beautiful mods and graphics for a game. Take the Skyrim community for example. Well, how they spend their time. Without this player-made content, you would have to play vanilla, and there's nothing wrong with that. The only problem that I see from that is that you can only play how the developers see the games, how they intended the games to be. Even with buying their downloadable content or their DLC, you can only get so far, as far as the game designers and the graphic designers of the game to look like and played. With the mods, there's endless possibilities. Reason number 9 is faster gameplay. Think of any fast-paced shooter game at esports tournament. They're not playing these type of games with controllers. They're playing with mouse and keyboards. Why? Because they want to get those flicks off, the headshots with pinpoint accuracy. If you're looking to be even a little bit competitive in PC gaming, um, the mouse and keyboard combination an advantage is just too pronounced over controllers. And reason number 10, the price. Oh, but Bobbert, the new Xbox Series S is only like $300, and you can't even build a gaming PC with those type of graphics anywhere close to it. I mean, yeah, but on the other hand, think about the overtime price of gaming. I mentioned earlier that PCs normally last gamers about 5 years or so before they even think about upgrading. Um, but that's also thinking about the latest graphics. We'll normally only upgrade those type of CPUs and graphics cards and RAMs and such for the latest games. I've seen PCs last way longer than 5 years too. The upfront cost may be higher with your monitor, your mouse and keyboard combination, um, and if you're going to stream or record your webcam and such. Um, but on the other hand, over time, it's way cheaper. Think about what I said earlier. You don't have to pay for the consoles every 2 or 3 years when they come out just to be able to game on the best graphics. On top of the price of the setup itself, game libraries are always having sales on games. When I was building my first gaming PC, I got Rainbow Six Siege for free when I bought my graphics card, my NVIDIA graphics card. I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla for free when I bought my AMD Ryzen CPU. Um, Rocket League now is free on Epic Game Store, and Steam, Epic Games, Ubisoft are the three main engines that I use. They're always having sales on games. Um, there's many times where I bought games for 50% off, 75% off, 80% off around Christmas time. There's random sales that Steam has in July. As long as you're smart about how you spend your money, you're able to get a positive return on your investment before you know it. And by saving this extra money and these extra dollars, you're able to spend it on the latest graphics card that you're looking and drooling over. Um, or you can spend it on stocks. I don't really care. And those were my top 10 reasons why I decided to switch over to PC gaming this past summer. The price, the community, the specs, the amount of games out there, a content creation aspect. Those were all examples and reasons why I needed to switch over to PC. Oh, and the pretty lights on your PC. Can't forget about those pretty lights. And let me know which you guys game on down in the comments below. Are you a console gamer? Are you a PC gamer? What console do you play on? Which one do you prefer? Thanks for watching this video, and as always, gamers, game on.